Hello, this is Mchenry, and I am now at the Baltimore Harbor, which flows out to the Chesapeake Bay, going out to the Atlantic. And what I'm going to do today is take a cruise on the boat you see right behind me, which is going to go around mostly the Baltimore Harbor, and I think it's going to go out as far as to where it flows into the Chesapeake Bay. So this will give a good overall view of what you can see from a boat coming into the harbor, including Fort Mchenry, which you can actually go into Fort Mchenry as well and get a close-up look of that as another tour. So come along with me on the harbor cruise. And right across from where the boat docks is the Baltimore Visitor Center. They've got a nice park here, which is a nice place to gather. There's a big lawn over there and a big area here to skateboard, I guess. And a really big brick sidewalk along the bay, so you can take a nice stroll. Look at that piece of artwork over there. I guess is what it is. And this is right in the downtown Baltimore area. A lot of big buildings downtown here. And I think this is the one that has an observation deck you can go up to in that top floor where the window is, and it's called Top of the World. Here's another shot from on board the boat. And here's a high up view of the park. Let's take a look at this boat coming in. Wonder if that's a tour boat. You can always take a private charter if you want. Maybe if you have a big group, big family. They've got some interestingly shaped buildings here, like that one. And there's another one. And this one is just slanted. The whole thing is like it's way off kilter. Right across the street from the visitor center there are two buildings that are, looks like it's all glass, and this one is certainly all glass. Next to that is the Royal Sonesta Hotel. Well, I've had a really good lunch on board. Chicken and fish. It was a buffet, really nice. I forgot to take a picture of my meal, but there's my dessert. Well, while I was eating, we went pretty far out, and now we're on our way back already. This greenery you see here is Fort Mchenry, and just this side of it, not too far from the shore, is actually a freeway. The 695 freeway that is a tunnel across here. Let me zoom in on there. See if I can see any part of the fort. There's some fort buildings right there. Looks like I'm not going to get a really good view of it. And then here we get into downtown Baltimore. There's some people walking around there. This is a closer up view. We've come a little closer to the land here at Fort McHenry. I thought about doing a tour of Fort McHenry while I'm here, but I decided not to. And to the right of it is a big gray ship. I assume it's a military ship. They're usually that gray color. I'm surprised there hasn't been an announcer telling us the things that we're passing by. Not even Fort McHenry. They've just been playing music the whole time. Let me zoom in on the flag there. The all-important flag. In case you don't know, the battle with the British right here at Fort McHenry, which Francis Scott Key was involved in, is what inspired him to write our national anthem, the Star-Spangled Banner. And there it flies. The British wanted us to take the flag down as a point of surrender, and the troops refused to do it, and they never knocked the flag down on the ground. Well, now we're getting back pretty close to the ship harbor, or the boat harbor, right there. It's different from a lot of these types of cruises I've been on, where it's a very touristy cruise where the announcers talk pretty much the whole time. But here they've got two levels of restaurants, and one is totally full of people in a wedding. This is on a Saturday noon tour. Here's some more buildings on Fort McHenry. Here's the harbor for the small boats. Mostly, I assume, where people come out on the weekends to go boating. There's a lot of empty slips, so there may be a lot of people out today. However, looking out the entire harbor, you see only a very few boats out. So I don't know. Looks like we got a couple military ships here too. That's all the space they put between them. It's only a 2-hour cruise, and at least half of that is spent in the dining room. And in case you're wondering, this cruise cost me about $75. And that's for a lunch cruise. For a dinner cruise, it's about $100. I wonder what's in the City Pier building. There's the Domino Sugar Factory. There's several of them around the country. I saw one not too long ago in New Orleans. Now this looks and sounds like a more fun tour than the one I'm on. You got a paddle wheel there. What does that say? Sip Ahoy cycle boats. Wonder how that works. Wonder what it would be like living in one of these apartments or condos right on the harbor here. Some of these have balconies that are right out on the harbor. Nice. There's another boat going out. How much you think the rents are here? They have one of those with a balcony.
Excuse me, sir.
I don't even know what a rusty scupper is. I wonder what this building is used for. Uh-oh. We got pirate ships here. That looks a lot like a pirate ship. Full of people. Wonder what they need a submarine here for. Or maybe this is more your style. By the way, there are several different cruise companies, and no, I'm not sure I picked the right one. Well, we are now pulling into the dock, but I am not going to end this video here. There is one more thing I want to show you in downtown Baltimore. I'm going to end this video by showing you a very small cemetery in downtown Baltimore, and it's on the grounds of the first Presbyterian church. And there's one reason why tourists come to see this cemetery. It's because it is the final rest of prominent Baltimoreans and Edgar Allan Poe. Let me go in here and show you his grave and others. It's the first one right in front of the gate. Got a good size monument here. Also buried in this spot is Poe's wife, Virginia, and that's about Edgar Allan Poe. Has his born and dead dates, and this is his wife's mother, Maria. All three are somewhere under this monument. I'm just going to briefly walk through here. Some of these are very, very worn out. This actually has two doors for these two people, and on both of them the locks look like this. This is the backyard of the church building. And right across from his grave is this board with some information regarding Poe. And lastly, I'm going to show you several blocks away is this apartment building. And on the end here is Edgar Allan Poe's final home. Here's a plaque on the wall. You might want to read that. And they do give tours if you call for a reservation, which I did not do, so this is all I'm going to see. So if you're a fan, you might want to do that. And it's the last door. All these are occupied apartments. I just saw someone go in one of them. So let me know how you enjoyed the video. Good day, folks.